Hey, what's up guys? It's Pastor Daniel here from Riverview Christian Fellowship. As you know, we've been gathering for the last couple months, meeting indoors for multiple services, social distancing. The last 5-6 weeks, we've been blessed to be outdoors in our outdoor amphitheater and able to spread out and so forth. And as you know, our heart at Riverview is to continue gathering, continue worshiping together, continue sharing the word, baptizing, praying for one another. We love you. We love this community. We care about you guys, and not just your spiritual health, which is a primary concern for us. We care for the spiritual health of the body and the people that God's called us to witness to and minister to, but we also care about your physical health. And so as we progress, and we are really assessing the risks that we are taking as we gather. I think all of us right now are assessing the risk of the current pandemic and the COVID-19 virus. And whenever we go somewhere and do something, we have to look at that risk and decide for ourselves whether we want to assume that risk for ourselves or not. And I know we've all been doing this, assessing risks wherever we go, and some of us have chosen to wear face masks in public or in gatherings just to reduce that risk, and others are washing their hands more than others or social distancing. And we just want to encourage each one of you that I know we all have differing levels of comfort when it comes to this risk. There's different opinions when it comes to this risk, but man, we just want to respect your right to be able to choose for yourself what risks you're going to take in coming together in our gathering. And in order to do that, we believe we need to supply you with updated information on the risks that are present here at our gatherings at Riverview Christian Fellowship. And so this brings me to some information that we feel obligated to share with you, because we want to be upfront, we want to be honest, we want to be transparent, and we want you to know that you can trust Riverview, that we're going to give you the information that you need in order to mitigate that risk. And so this past Sunday, which was August 2nd, in our service, there was an individual that was present for service and had contact with a few people that the next day at work was tested for COVID and tested positive. And so this individual, although they had no symptoms prior to coming to church or while they were at church, the next day they did test positive. And so I believe we all know this virus is moving around, it's extremely contagious and all of that. And so we kind of expected this to happen at some point. Of course, when it first happens, we're all like, oh my gosh, you know, it's scary and it's concerning. And so we just want to be responsible. So we've been in contact with the local county health officials, the local county epidemiologist. His name's Brian, and I've been on the phone with him this week just discussing, hey, what should we do to responsibly respond to this incident? And so he's instructed us on what to do, and so we've followed through with those measures. We've talked with the person who tested positive and helped investigate who they had direct contact with that met the criteria for transfer, possible transfer rather, of those germs. And those people have been contacted and encouraged, recommended not to be in fellowship, to self-isolate and reduce their contact with people, not just here at church, but in the community for the next 14 days from that contact taking place. And as far as we know, those are the only few people that had contact, so we've notified them. But we just want to notify you as well, because we want full transparency. Again, we want to have your full trust, and we also want you to be able to, for yourself, make that decision whether this week you feel comfortable still coming to church or not. And you may not feel comfortable being at church this week. I know some of you have been watching and tuning in online all the way through and haven't been in church in person yet. We just want you to know that's okay. We love you. We respect you. Man, we're going to keep preaching the word, and prayerfully with the internet connection, it'll still reach you at home. Man, we just want to give you the information to make that decision for yourself. And so would you pray about it? Would you consider that? And if you feel comfortable taking on that risk, we'd love to see you here at church this Sunday. And each person we need to respect one another. You may come to church and someone else might not want to shake hands. We need to respect that and not force that on someone else. Give each other space. Other people, they might mutually want to have that contact, and we respect that freedom and that right as well. But we just encourage you to pray about that, consider that. For some of you, you may be at higher risk, and for you, it may be wise, and the wisest and prudent thing for you to do may be to self-isolate, to quarantine yourself, so to speak, to avoid the larger gatherings that we have here at the church. But we love you guys. We're going to keep preaching Jesus Christ. We're praying over the situation. Encourage you to pray with us. We want God to be honored and people to be reached with the gospel. And we care about your physical health, but we also care about the spiritual health of the church today. And so we're going to keep moving forward with caution, but we're going to keep moving forward, guys. We love you all and look forward to seeing you, hearing from you. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to us at the church, 541-269-0907, and one of our staff members would love to get in contact with you. If you have any prayer requests, or if any time you happen to test positive for COVID or are in contact and you want to let the church know that so that we can take appropriate measures in response to that, you can let us know at that number as well. That's again 541-269-0907. Guys, as we keep pressing forward, let's just love each other, pray for one another. We got each other's back. Right now, there's a lot of people taking sides. We're on the same side. Guys, we're on God's side, and we want to just bring His kingdom, guys, together. And so have grace for each other in this time. Love you all. See you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.